What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today is obviously the long-awaited Seezyn interview. I'm sorry that this took so long. There was a lot of stuff that was, for one, out of my control, and then just some stuff that ended up happening that this had to get delayed a little bit, but I'm glad that you guys can finally see it. If you want to just go ahead and skip right to the beginning of the interview, the time is right here. It'll be listed below or something. But before we do get into the interview, I just want to let you guys know that I'm honestly so thankful that I've been able to have opportunities like this and everything. It's been really cool. I definitely wouldn't have been able to even go out to Cincinnati and film this or anything without the support from you guys. So thank you guys for spamming Seezyn to do the interview with me and just for supporting me and everything. It's honestly crazy. There's more cool stuff like this coming later down the line, and I'm hoping you guys really enjoy everything. But literally this entire trip was crazy. Me and my friend just went up to Cincinnati within like a week notice of knowing that we should be there, and we're from the Midwest, and we literally took like a 10-hour trip to get there and back, and we did it within like 2 days. Paid for everything myself. It was honestly crazy. We got to get into the show for free and everything, and it was a great time. And then we filmed the interview the next day, and we literally drove back 10 hours right after we filmed the interview. So yeah, it was just a crazy weekend, a crazy trip. I just came back from Wisconsin too after going to see one of my friends out there, so it was just a lot of traveling and everything, and I honestly kind of felt a little burnt out during that time. That was when I wasn't uploading, I feel like, as consistently. But anyways, I'm sorry for rambling on so much. This definitely took a lot of time to make. It took a lot of resources to actually be able to make this a real thing, so I hope you guys enjoy it. With this being said, let's just start it. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, guys. So today is the long-awaited interview with Seezyn.
Yep.
This has been a long time coming.
Man.
Yes, sir.
Nice to finally meet you, man.
Yeah.
Nice to finally meet you.
Bro, it's cool. So all the questions I got for you, I let like all my viewers pick. Okay. So yeah, before we got the interview up a couple weeks ago, I just let them send me questions, and I checked them over with your homie. So the first one, people want to know, is there any big features like to be on the lookout for, or anything you can say?
I got two of them to be surprised for.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But obviously,
can't say.
You know, one of them, not one of them, but the third one is the holiday. You know what I mean? So
okay.
People definitely been teasing that.
Yeah, I've been seeing that on Twitter.
Yeah, what's so crazy, Twitter actually made that situation happen with the holiday, so.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen that. Yeah. And then so who's your dream collab out of anyone that you could work with?
My dream collab right now. The mode I'm in right now musically, my dream collab would be anybody out of the Cactus Jack camp.
Okay, so Fago, Don.
Yeah, Don, Trap, of course.
Yeah.
And EXO.
Okay.
EXO for sure.
Yeah.
Like just those
you
sounds.
And Fago, bro.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear that.
That'd go crazy.
That would be fire.
I fuck with his sound heavy.
Yeah, he's about to drop too. Yeah. All right. So, do you plan on focusing more on like your music itself or producing for the future, or like kind of a even?
Both, for real. And that's crazy you asked that because I just really got back into producing.
Okay.
Heavy, you know.
Yeah.
I had to find an inspiration for that again because what's crazy is it takes me longer to make a beat than it does to make a song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it used to be switched around, but now my music making ability is way more advanced now. So when I gotta like sit through making beats, that shit is like real just.
Yeah.
It takes a long time, you feel me?
Yeah.
I put a lot into my beats, but now I've kind of like created a formula to where it makes it just simpler, easier, you know? Because like if you listen to my beats, they're not the most difficult things, and it's not the most intricate things to listen to, but I leave a lot of space vocally for you to do your thing.
You've got some crazy beats, bro. You do, yeah, for sure. Yeah. All right, and then so out of everything you have produced, whether it's for yourself or for someone else, do you have a favorite beat you've produced? Like anything that people have heard or maybe not released or something?
My favorite beat. I produced a lot of, like I produced 70% of T is my first project.
Okay, yeah.
70% of that project I produced myself. So a lot of work on there I did, but my favorite is Rental. Like that beat is just like
that beat is crazy, dude.
Yeah,
it is. It's crazy.
All right, and then the last question is, can you tell us anything about like a release time frame for your next project or anything about the project?
So I'm thinking maybe towards the end of this year, like around November, it's like when the weather starts changing. I like to do fall. You know what I mean? 'Cause I like to plan to that, you know, when the seasons change. It's like when it's warm and cold, it's like a smell, a feeling, an aura that you get, you know what I mean? So I like dropping like between third and fourth quarter.
All right.
Like that's really my time for real. So,
time frame for that, yeah. Any hints towards it at all? Like, is there any singles out for it yet, or?
I'm releasing 2 new singles in June and in July.
Okay.
So you know, I've released a lot of smoke, all day loving, and
that's the newest one.
Attached, right? Gauged. I dropped a lot.
You've been dropping. Yeah, you've been dropping. I've been watching. You've been dropping a lot of singles.
Yeah. So
some of those might be on the tape.
Nah, none of them. That was just like to give y'all something because because you know what I mean. If you have your fans sitting around too long, they gonna fucking just.
No, that's fine. I like that. So it's gonna be all new music.
Yeah, I'm happy we talking about it now. I'm kind of venturing off into a different lane musically as far as like curating my own sound. You feel me? Because I feel like I was stuck under such an umbrella, you know, being with Juice WRLD. Yeah. There was a lot of pressure to like continue on his legacy,
live up to that.
His name, and live up to it. And, especially when I made the record Hide. Yeah. Like I always like to tell people this, like I feel like that wasn't the best representation of me. Yeah. You know? And I hate. It's like I got a love-hate relationship with that record because, like, of course, it's loved by millions and millions of people.
Big fucking song, platinum, huge song.
All that changed my life, you know. But then again,
it like puts you in a weird situation.
Yeah, because honestly, when I had became Seezyn, I was so fresh and new. You know what I mean? I used to be in a group called Them Dudes, and then eventually I ended up going solo. And in the midst of me going solo, I was trying to find a sound. It was too many different sounds. I'm like, do I want to be new? Do I want to kind of fit in? Yeah. Like, so I was just everywhere. I was rapping on this type beat, singing on this, that. I didn't really have a distinct sound.
Just trying everything.
What I mean? But with me trying everything, it's like I've created like this nice, great bubble vocally, sonically. That's
you can do a lot more than
So me making all those, it's not really mistakes that I made. It's I guess it was just practicing in different fields. It's like being in the gym, working on your jump shot one day, working on your defense one day, working on all this. So it's like I've been in the gym all these years. Now I'm finally like about to show all the shit I've been working on.
So Hyde was like one of the first things that you made as Seezyn then?
It wasn't the first thing I made a Seezyn because before I got signed with Juice WRLD in grade A, I was putting out records on SoundCloud, just dropping them every week, just putting them out. Like the quality was shitty. Like you didn't even go back. I got a few records that's still up. Quality was bad. I was just in my room making music, and I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna drop a song every Friday until I blow up. Yeah. Like fuck it, I'm gonna just do that.
Have the grind.
Yeah, and it worked out, you know.
Yeah. Look at it now. Yeah.
And like around those times, that was me just experimenting. So when I got signed, I really was. I can honestly say to myself now, I wasn't really ready when I got signed. Yeah. And that took a while for me to really come to grips with that. Because of course you think you're ready. You're like, oh, I'm lit. I'm talented. This and that. Like. Yeah. But I had to realize I didn't have the sound. I didn't. I was just talented.
You didn't know who you wanted to be at, musically.
Yeah, I didn't at all. And like I said, I got around Juice WRLD and seen how his work ethic and how he worked and how he sound. And I'm like, well, shit, they fucking with that sound, so shit, let me try to
do it too.
Yeah, let me try to like emulate it a little bit, you know what I mean? So that was a detriment to me as well. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because that wasn't me. That wasn't in my spirit. You know?
But I like that. It sounds like you have an idea though of how to come back from that. Yeah. Right? Like especially with the stuff you're gonna be doing later.
Yeah, and I think it's so important now because even though I've been making music for years now, I'm still a new artist. Yeah. And that's what I gotta tell myself. Like. Yeah. You know what I mean? like I said, that record, High, it just wasn't a good representation. Because I like to say, like, that record was, like, real Disney, real PG.
Yeah, well, and it was for the Spider-Man movie. Yeah. No, I get that.
It's like, now, if I would have got my verse for High, it would have went crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
What's funny is, too, I did, like, an acapella of me singing High on Twitter, too. And I posted it on TikTok.
I seen it. It was on my For You on TikTok.
Yeah, it went crazy.
I seen it.
And I think it went so crazy because a lot of people, I hear all the time, like, oh, you ruined the record and this and that. Like, I mean, I know it's people talking shit because it's people that fucking love it. You gonna get shit talkers all the time. It's platinum, so, like, what the fuck? You obviously love it.
Yeah.
So, it was a lot of, like, auto-tune on the record and everything. So when I had sung at acapella, people got to hear my actual voice, and they like, yo,
you actually got talent.
Yeah, like, your voice raw as hell. Like,
I seen everyone. I read some of the comments. That's it. Yeah.
And that was the first time I've ever really went out on, like, I put myself on a ledge doing that. Like, I was like, because I don't really consider myself to be a singer, but I know I can contort my voice in certain ways to make it sound great on the record, you know?
Yeah.
So when I made that video, I kept looking at it like, do I like this? I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just shit. They gonna like it. I don't give a fuck. Like, and they end up liking it.
Popped off of it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, I know I'm doing the right thing, man. And I know, like I say, with this newer sound I'm doing, I decided to take. I think the last record I dropped was All Day Loving.
Yep.
And A Lot of Smoke. I think that's probably gonna be like. I'm happy I get to say it now on this platform and everything too. That's gonna be like the last era of that. I'm like cutting that off.
Okay.
So now it's about to be
the new era.
No pun intended. A new season. You know what I mean?
Okay, I like yeah.
So like, it's gonna be different.
Yeah.
Way more vulgar, way more rage, way more.
Okay. So some harder shit too.
Yeah, it's gonna be beautiful sonically. It's gonna be catered towards women. It's gonna be catered towards the younger crowd, the older crowd. It's gonna hit so many avenues. It's real sonically great, festive sounding music. So I'm excited to let you guys hear this shit.
I'm excited to hear that, dude.
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep an eye out on all of that.
Yeah, I think this music really gonna change my life. Like, I finally found my sound, and I'm happy.
I love to hear that, bro. You sound like you're set with it. You got your idea in mind. You just gotta run with that.
Yeah, I'm extremely confident and comfortable with what I got going on. Like I said, I was really having an identity crisis.
Yeah.
Really having a crazy identity crisis. And like I said, when you're around somebody as great as Juice and you see the impact that he's having with the people around you, the influence rub off on you.
Yeah.
But I had to realize with that influence rubbing off on me, I had to bring my soul and my spirit onto records. You know, my what's my thoughts on these records? Not what you think they want to hear. How do you really feel?
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
Instead of just being lost and seeing, oh, I know this is gonna work. I'm gonna do this. That's not really the way. You know what I mean? Because people really fuck with your rawness. That's what they really love about artists. You can hear the pain and suffering.
That's what you hear about. Everyone. Like, it's when people can really connect to the artist. Whether it's like you hear that all the time about like X even. Like everyone always says that's why X is such like an impact to the whole like generation or whatever. So I 100% agree with that. People can tell when it's genuine.
Right. Yeah, like even like with people that's quote unquote killers and stuff like that, or claim to be killers, you would know like, oh, that's bullshit. That's the same way with like emotions on records. Like, you can tell if somebody's just faking it, if it's authentic or not. So you can literally, even if you can't like point them out, you can feel it and hear it. You can be like, oh, something not. It's like in all humans, we can point out if some shit is real or not.
Yeah.
It's just a feeling that you give off. So
I agree with that. Hey, well, I appreciate the interview, bro.
No, for sure. I appreciate you too, man.
This shit's crazy, dude.
Definitely.
I'm gonna keep an eye on everything you're dropping, and I guess November around that time is when.
I'm gonna drop some singles during the summertime, just to like I say, with the whole new sound. And it's gonna be a project catered towards that, you know.
Ease everyone into it a little bit. I like that. All right, bro. Well.
All right, thank you guys for everything. Thank you for watching the interview. I'm glad that you're finally able to see this. And with everything being said, if you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the next one.